Ah yes, the glorious thriving empire of Hisn Kayfa. Because of your support on the first Hisn Kayfa video, where we have almost 700 likes at the time when I'm recording this, we will be continuing our conquests, restore the Ayyubids, and continue working to the newly added achievement, The Eagle Flies Alone, starting as Hisn Kayfa reach a force limit of 500,000 soldiers. Before we continue, I'm gonna give you a very quick recap of our progress up until 1499. So we have quite a stable economy right now, only 6 loans. It is currently our golden era, and it's gonna last until 1537, so we have a lot of years to maximize the effects of this. We are the third greatest power right above Poland and below France. These are our vassals. We have Syria, Shirvan, Mushasha, Armenia, and we also have this little one province ally of Nogai, which was completely demolished, so we will be able to diplo-vassalize them and reconquer all of their amazing cores. So the last video ended with us finishing the war with the Ottomans and Persia. We took a good chunk of Persian lands, also took a good chunk of Anatolia. Now we have a truce until 1512, and we can continue our conquests into either direction, for example Arabia. But if you have not seen the first part where we achieved all of this, then I would recommend you watch it, and I will leave the link in the video description for you. Now, before we start another war, we're gonna deal with these rebels right quick. We have quite a few factions coming up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start provoking revolts. Thank you so much for the money, Poland. Really appreciate that. I really don't like the alliances that Mamluks have. Yemen, Ajran, especially Ajran, I don't want to go all the way down there. And because it is so many nations to deal with, what we can simply do is declare a war on Hassa, not co-belligerent the Mamluks, maybe take their money, break 1 or 2 of these alliances. It's gonna be easy and a really good war for us. Really, Cyprus? Again? This guy just never gives up. We just wiped 15,000 of Mamluk soldiers. Oh, it's not good for them. So let's go, boys. 1 or 2 forts? Oh, no, 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 no. As much as I don't like abandoning a fort at 57%, we kinda have to. This guy has a really good general. Yep, after this battle, we should be good. Jeez, since when they have Delhi? Okay, so we need to remove 2 of the alliances, Ajran and Delhi. Love this event, absolutely love it. We can debase currency, get 240 ducats, lose corruption, free money hack. And he's done. Goodbye, suckers. Now we can also get construction cost reduction from the Merchant Guild's national decision. With this 1000 ducats, we can start spamming some buildings. We have some problems with the manpower, so I will go ahead and get some barracks. Because of our 4th government reform, expand temple rights, we are also reducing unrest in all of the provinces which have temples. So even if it doesn't give that much money, I think it's still worthwhile to build them. Whoa, how is actually Bukhara so strong? They're fighting Persia and they're beating them up. My boy Transoxiana going wild over here. So now both our truces with the Mamluks and Ottomans end in 1512. Until this point, what we could do is go for a war versus Gazikumuk. We have Shirvan and they have Kors, but we would need to fight both Persia and Bukhara. I guess we have to do it, and Persia should not be an issue since they are fighting. Oh, they're not even joining now. We just needed to wait a little bit. Hey, that's cool with me. That's definitely cool. Love this ability, just love it. 13,000 manpower, yes please. That's what I'm talking about, good government policies. Stability is good, but we're gonna go for a government reform progress, because the next reform that is available for us is quite insane. We have a new one for the Ayyubids, Ayyubid High Command. We will need to finish a mission, Legacy of Sultanate, but then we can recruit generals and get 0.5 army tradition each time. General cost minus 10%, land leaders with upkeep +2, and max general shock +2. What is that? Are you telling me you can have 8 shock generals? No way, bro. Trade Horde, so nice of you. Full cash and war reparations. You're amazing. Honestly, this is nasty what Bukhara did to Persia. Oh shit, our truce with Persia has expired. Well, it's best that we finish the war with Bukhara right now. Little quick full annexation never hurt anyone. We're drowning in money, boys. We're absolutely drowning. Their only ally is not gonna join in to help them. Oh god, we have to go for this right now. I wanted to subjugate the Timurids so we could reconquer stuff for them. We might be able to release them if they get full annexed. Right now they're a vassal of Chagatai, so we really don't have a way of doing this. But I guess we could also opt to release some vassals such as Fars and even Luristan. They have quite a bit. Now the question is, can we just finish this annexation before doing the war? And we might just be able to do it. Seize like 1 province, 99.8. Yes, there we go. We can start annexing Armenia in the meantime. Huge, that's huge for us. Let's go, boys, let's crush them. We still don't have colonialism, but I think we can go for level 9 military. Or do we just go for ideas? Maybe let's go for ideas. because this will also give us 10% morale of armies. I congratulate you on joining our empire, buddy. Ooh, Kazan, you're gonna suffer after we are finished with Ottomans and the Mamluks. 100 aggressive expansion. That's a little bit much, I would say. But realistically, who is joining? We have truces with most of these guys. Screw it, bro. Let's go. Yes, sir, we have consolidated the coastline. Every owned province in Bahrain and Gulf Coast areas will lose autonomy, additional trade power in Basra, and some permaclaims for us. Let's release our minions, Luristan, and of course Fars. And yeah, I guess at this point we can break the alliance with Baluchistan. We don't want to be over our Diplo slots. We no longer care about you. Okay, so we have additional loyalty for the merchant guilds, which means we have a discount for development, 10%. And a colonialism is available. We have a lot of admin points that we really know where to spend. And one of the missions does require us to have 40 development in Baghdad. It's a farmlands province, so it's relatively easy to develop this, which means we're gonna get the edict and we can start spawning colonialism and work on the mission at the same time. At 25 development, this costs 37 points. There we go, boys. Colonialism has appeared and we have over 40 dev. So now we just need to improve our advisors, Diplo level 3 and military. Easy to do. I'm gonna need one loan for this. There we go, guys. Grand Library of Baghdad. Until the death of our ruler, cost of advisors with the same religion minus 20%, diplomatic technology cost minus 10%, and because we completed this mission while no Muslim province in the world has more development than Baghdad, we also get until the end of the game a local development cost modifier. For this one, we will need universities. This will take a bit more time. Oh, this is great. Triples the chance of our rulers and heirs having the scholar personality and idea cost for 20 years. Sheesh, boys, I didn't notice this one. A new golden age will allow us to extend the golden age or have a completely new one. I shouldn't have deleted the fort in Damascus. I'm building it again because we will move our capital there. Yeah, kind of forgot about this decision that we had. I'm also gonna build a fort here in the highlands. Okay, Mamluks, it's time to delete you. I don't really like the fact that we're not co-belligerent in Mahra, but I don't want to do it because Ajran, Baluchistan, just want to make it quick as possible because we will start a new war versus the Ottomans right afterwards. So let's just quickly peace out Mahra. And we do have a nice fleet, so we can challenge their one. Let's see, we should be able to crush this 36,000 over here. Oh, they're not weak. We actually lost quite a bit of soldiers there. Well, hello there. You're gonna initiate this battle? Sure. Sure. He's down to 9,000 soldiers with no more manpower. So it's time to deal with his allies and we're gonna be golden. At this time, I have also started building some courthouses because our gardening capacity is not looking that good. It's nearing the limit and it already has grown quite a lot because we took quite a few of these privileges that grant additional 100. But we are still a duchy, so just need 50 prestige. We will become a kingdom. That's going to be additional 200. Yes, here we go. Kingdom. Just a little more than 200 development left to become an empire too. Yep, we are done here. 99% war score. So what do we need to take from the Mamluks? We want to complete Ayyubid restoration. We need these provinces. If we can take Cyprus, then we can also banish the Crusaders. So actually, let me quickly transport some of my units so we can also complete that. Okay, boys, I am happy with this peace deal. Let's go. So here we go. Ayyubid Restoration, boys. The event Ayyubid Restoration happens. We gain permaclaims on Tabuk, Mecca, Medina, Egypt regions. Let's go. Eagle takes flight once again. Country name will change to Ayyubids. Our national ideas will be empowered. We're getting yearly prestige as well as aggressive expansion impact reduction. Yes, let's go. I want to see the ideas. Okay, so we have 20% national tax, minus 10 shock damage received, 20% for defense, 25% national manpower modifier. I believe this was 15 before. Morale of army stays the same. We had 10% cavalry combat ability, but now additionally we have cav to infantry ratio too. War creation cost has went up to 25% instead of 15. Stab cost modifier, we have a 15% goods produced modifier, and also this discipline. Insanely strong ideas. Right, we can also banish the Crusaders. If we complete this mission while no Christian nation owns any province in the regions of Anatolia and Mashriq, the duration will be doubled. Okay, that's fine. Don't really care about the secondary objective. Now, if we can just reduce our overextension a little bit, that would be amazing. Yes, we can. Okay, that's great. Does this not look beautiful? And this is only the beginning. Oh, we even have the option to restore our name. So if we don't like the Ayyubids, we can become the Hisn Kayfa again. A little bit of a problem is that we're paying huge money for this naval force limit. I think we might as well take a couple of loans because we are level 8 Diplo. We can go ahead and build some shipyards. This will solve the problem. And I was thinking about to start a war versus the Ottomans. They got some additional alliances in the meantime. Persia, Baluchistan, which is just fine. But we can also instead fight Mahra once again and reset the truce with Mamluks to 5 years. I'm certainly not against it, and I would love to just full annex Mahra in this war. Realistically, the only thing we need to do is assault this fort real quick, and that's it. There we go, we have Cairo. 5 years or 7 years? I think 7 years is fine with 700 ducats reward. Yes, please, 500 ducats for free, definitely will take that. The hell is that? I noticed this green color was like, what kind of nation was released here? But it's Ferrara. Not gonna lie, never seen Ferrara in the Balkans. Ragusa no longer has their coast, but they still have provinces here inside of Hungary. And it looks like Castile and France will split Italy. Yeah, okay, a few loans. We really needed that. We did really need colonialism. We got a bit behind because we were also developing our ideas. We are finished with quantity and only 3 more for influence are left. Full focus will now go to the technologies. Now with level 10 admin unlocked, we can choose another idea group. Once again guys, this run is a bit unique because of the achievement for which we need the really large land force limit. I am normally not a fan of quantity and economic ideas whatsoever. But this combined with quantity will give us a land force limit plus 10%, and combined with influence will give a vassal force limit contribution plus 100%. So I feel like it's a really good choice for us for the achievement run. I really hate walking all the way down here to reach Ajuran. Insanely annoying guy. So I'm just going to break his alliances with Mamluks and Yemen. And damn right, we are taking a full annexation of Mahra. Just barely scraped the war score cost. Let's go. Super weird name placement now that goes over Mushasha. If you watched the video up until this point, I just wanted to quickly ask you to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet. It would greatly help me. And of course you would be notified of the future uploads where I will do many more campaigns in 1.37. Inca, Netherlands, Oman, Bohemia, much more is coming up. So click the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Yeah boy, Persia is bankrupt boys, which means this is the perfect moment to go for Ottomans. The truce was over since 1512, so we delayed this quite a bit. They're still 1 level above us in the military, but honestly, if we look into the army quality comparison, 2.7 morale versus 4.7. Yes, they do have more discipline, but we are stronger than these boys. How many troops does Tunis have? Level 8, oh my god, 12,000, which means we can just go with this one mercenary group and Tunis won't be able to do crap. The rest of the soldiers, y'all go here. Now our force limit is 99 at this point, and we have tons of manpower, which means we can make another stack full of soldiers. Boom, let's go. He's got 57 ships though, but we have 2 heavies, 31 galleys. I think we can crush him. We are going for a conquest of Sugla because this is pretty much their only fort in Anatolia, so it will be difficult for them to take it back, and we can keep getting passive war score. Guess we can just go belligerent Tunis and maybe take stuff from them too. Poland, let's go. We're gonna fight him in Kocaeli. I think we're gonna absolutely crush him over here. Damn right, go back to Balkans. We don't like you here. We don't trust you, mofo. Nice, we have level 10, so this means we can take a new soldier type. And this is Kizilbash Cavalry. Let's go boys, barrage this. Oh hey Tunis, how are you doing? That's a proper welcome to our nation. Will we win this naval battle though? Yeah, we're completely crushing them. That's awesome. So yes, we have access to tier 5 government reform, but we're not gonna take it yet. We first need to complete this specific mission and get the Legacy of Saladin event. We can upgrade our government rank to Empire, which means we have 1000 government capacity now. Before we finish the war with the Ottomans, we can definitely go for a reconquest versus Persia, because we don't want to go over 100% overextension. So we're gonna keep waiting, and we're gonna fight this war in the meantime. Let's go. Because we have 70 army tradition and we own 10 provinces with barracks, we can finally complete the Saladin's legacy mission. So now we have 4 different options. We can get 200 mil points, permanently prevent our rulers and heirs from having cruel traits. Until the end of the game, military advisor cost minus 10% and a scaling bonus of minus 0.3 yearly army tradition decay per level. Or we can unlock this tier 5 government reform, Ayyubid High Command. So I'm gonna go with the reform. Let's go ahead and unlock it right now. Plus 2 maximum general shock is gonna be insane. Now the war exhaustion is rising way too fast, so we're gonna finish this conquest right now. We're gonna take this connection to the Balkan provinces, and from there, of course, we can release 2 new vassals. We won't be able to complete the mission with the Ottomans yet this way, because we didn't take 13 provinces, so overthrow the Ottomans next war we can do this one. It's a bit annoying that Bahmanis is in this war because they do have 53,000 soldiers and we need to move our army all the way to India, so it's taken a bit longer than I expected. Fortunately, he didn't get this fort stuck on 42% and we should be able to wipe him out. That's right. I'm not gonna wait any longer. This fort is not even falling at 64%, now 71. He's about to unsiege something else, so let's just take some money and we can finish this one. And there we go. From Persia, we're taking all the cores back, nearly 800 ducats, and breaking the alliance with Ottomans. Because we have more than 30 provinces in Persia region, we can now complete the Sultan and Shah. Because we completed this via conquest, we are getting for 20 years minus 25% overextension impact modifier, and we're unlocking the branching mission Subjugate Aranshar. So for the branching mission, we will just need to beat them like one more time because we need 12 additional provinces. Now that we're done with this, we can release new vassals and it will be Bulgaria and Byzantium. Our ally Commonwealth, so Poland inherited Lithuania. They're inviting us into the war versus Mamluks. Definitely not going to accept. So I think this is the point where we can break this alliance and we don't need any more support. We can just go from there alone, decline. We're gonna start our own war versus the Mamluks instead. Wow, they even allied Great Horde in the meantime. They're really desperate. And we cannot go belligerent Yemen once again. They allied the Ottomans. So this is one of the new events, I guess, restoring the Mausoleum of Saladin. We can choose to get free development for 500 ducats, and Damascus, that is our new capital, will get their tax building upgraded. If it's not present, then +2 base tax, but we are gonna get this building. Actually, let's go ahead and choose this instead of 50 admin. I think it's worth it. It's a level 19 building, so pretty good stuff. And finally, because we're unlocking our second economic idea, we are also getting 25% core creation cost reduction. So that's it, we can finish the war. So we're gonna take all of this because this will allow us to complete the next mission, Recover Egypt. We're gonna connect our provinces to the Tunis lands. Once again, the coalition doesn't even matter. We will just continue the wars with Persia, Ottomans, and the Arabian minor nations, and they won't even be able to enter it. So there we go. Recover Egypt. Fate of the Mamluks happens. We can unlock the enlist the Mamluks nobles estate privilege, allowing us to recruit Mamluk special units. And until 1557, we're getting national unrest -1 as well as mercenary discipline. Or we could simply go for army professionalism. Let's just go for the first option. Another mission can be done with simply us finishing the trade project in Nizwa. We're gonna invest some manpower as well as some ducats. So this is done. We're getting 4 years worth of trade income. Hormuz gets the trade building upgraded, and we unlock conditional modifier in Nizwa Fort plus 10% reduced trade penalty on non-main trade node per level. First time I see this modifier actually. That's a nice chunk of money. We do have 13 loans, so we will get to repaying those. The 1% ones are less than 400 ducats, so we can start with them. Not that I'm really interested in these lands, but Crimea is a tributary state of Great Horde, and they are fully sieged by Commonwealth, so we can start this war, no one's gonna help. It's just free real estate, really. And our golden era has ended now, so we will need to work on the new golden age mission. First we will need 10 universities, later on we will need at least 20 innovativeness, and for no western country to have more technologies than us, because we're not going for innovative ideas. So this was really quick. We're going with full annexation. Our truce with Tunis now is ending in 1542 and the one with Ottomans in 45. So I think I will wait until the latter one so we can fight both of them at the same time and we don't have to completely reset the truces. Yemen is also 45. Maybe this one we will do after the Ottomans. Let's go ahead and roll more generals and see if we can get a high shock one this time. The maximum that we got is 7 shock, although we are at only 70 army tradition, so the closer we get to 100, the sooner we can see this 8 shock legendary general. And our ruler finally has passed away, so the new heir is just okay, is not bad. Now that we have developed some of these provinces in Iraq-Arabia area to at least 4 base production and they have workshops in them, we're getting 1 base production in the whole area, local goods produced modifier plus 25%, local prosperity growth, and the same bonuses in Basra. I will begin working towards restore Alexandria now. We need 30 dev, marketplace and workshop, so also really easy to do. It's 18 dev now and I'm building a workshop, so 1 more building, 12 development. The modifier is pretty good, local goods produced plus 25%, possible number of manufactories plus 1, so we can have 2 manufactories in this one province. And there is also a secondary objective. If we complete this mission while we are allied to any republic of the Latin culture group, we also receive 25% local trade power modifier plus 50%. Our army force limit is currently almost 150,000. So we're gonna increase this a little bit after we finish economic ideas. Then of course we will also be able to start building regimental camps in all of our provinces. This is gonna give quite a bit. It's gonna grow when we give back the cores to Byzantium and Bulgaria and maybe some other vassals. I think we can do 500,000 by 1600s. Commonwealth wants the alliance once again. Honestly, I just don't want to get it because they would probably invite us into some bullcrap wars. So no, I'm just gonna decline. So we have access to our first bonus from Age of Reformation. I'm just gonna go for ship trade power propagation because realistically war score cost versus other religions not that useful for us. We're only fighting Sunni nations for the time being. Finally, we have it. Truce with Ottomans is done. Time to start up this war. And I did get at least a few ships in this front so we can finally take down Mahra that we previously forgot as well. Oh, that's cool. We can go ahead and full annex Tunis. Lovely stuff. Right, now we have influence ideas finally completed as well. 100% additional vassal force limit contribution from this. And we can take our first policy, which is going to be attrition for enemies and shock damage. This war is also done. It took quite a while, but now we can finally take Mahra. We're gonna return most of the cores to Byzantium and Bulgaria. Not all of them, there is a little part of Greece left. Also, I'm delaying that mission that we were talking about, because this was a reconquest. I don't want to take provinces in Anatolia. Ooh, Bagmanis, we're not gonna allow you to do this. You don't want to mess with our sieges. Come on, bro. Yeah, he had no chance here. I want to finish this war up quick because our truce with the Mamluks has expired, so we can go for another war versus them. And of course with Yemen at the same time. Beja is also still at war with Dongola and Ethiopia. We will probably be able to diplo-vassalize them if they don't grow a lot from this war. And it's time to take some free money once again. 800 ducats from this time. How about we start building the regimental camps right now? Yeah, let's begin. Found you, buddy. Nowhere to run, bro. We need to eliminate this dude. Oh shit, our amazing ruler died. We have this bullshit now. But only for 3 more years. This guy is gonna be decent. Alright, so Persia is fully occupied, which means they cannot escape anymore. And they are stuck on the fort that they occupied. So this might be a wipe right here, and it might be the finishing battle. Indeed it was. So the Timurids only have a couple of cores remaining in Persia, but surprisingly Khorasan has quite a lot, so this will probably be our next vassal. Bro, just fall 71%. All of these forts have been insanely tough to take for some reason. Let me just quickly assault this crap. Why I haven't done this before. There we go. So this loser is out, which means we are taking 1000 ducats as well as war reparations. This is massive. This means more regimental camps, of course. Oh my god, Beja is massive. No longer possible to vassalize. That's a lovely peace deal right here. Thank you so much. Right, so let's go with Khorasan. And Baluchistan might be a decent one as well. Yeah, so that's a lot of shit that we can take from Bukhara. Tons, of course. However, when we fight them, we will need to fight Mongolia, Bengal, Jaunpur, Molwa. These guys right here allied half of India. Insane expansion, Bukhara, really. So we will lose Beja, but okay, we can even co-belligerent Great Horde. Commonwealth doesn't want to have none of that. Let's just go. Let's just go. Not a big fan of these guys stacking troops here. I think we can just siege one fort at a time. Oh yeah, it's way too risky. Oh, can we even get out of here? Just escape, boys. Oh god. Not too good of an heir. I'm willing to sacrifice him. Oh, Hungary, what have you done? Greece and Morea. And Crete. 3 different nations, seriously? That's really annoying. I was about to take just all of this stuff from the Ottomans directly. But if they won't support them, we can scout them down. You boys are not getting this fort, not on my watch. Oh, you done, bro. Yeah, removing a Dal was relatively easy. We can take full cash as well, so that is nice. Gotta still work on Funj, Yemen. Great Horde is pretty much done already. Tier 6 government reform. I really like this one. Aristocratic court. +1 diplo rep and improved relations. Gonna be awesome for the vassals. And while we were destroying Great Horde, I also made a quick claim on Circassia so we can remove them. Don't want to have them inside of our nation. We're gonna create nice borders here. Wait, what? Trebizond? What are you doing here? Nah, these boys went ham with releasing different nations. Started quite a few wars because Hungary is no longer supporting any of these guys. Just quickly gonna take what's ours. Oh my god, +25 local defensiveness in Hisn Kayfa. Solid fort over here. Yes, finally Yemen, you're out. They're completely trapped now. A nice little chunk from Great Horde. The end of Tatar yoke. We are the masters. Now, some of the stuff we will give to our vassals because simply we are above 100 overextension, so that's not really good. Yeah, looks good to me. With this peace deal, we will be able to complete another mission. I'm gonna finish the war right now because some of the rebels are about to unsiege the province. Just not gonna drag it. Yes, we will deal with tons of our own rebels, but we will be taking a little bit of peacetime, so it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Let's go. Oh my god, look at that tag. Yes, so we are the custodian of the holy cities. Unlocks the conditional modifier in Kaaba Great Project given 0.5 tolerance of true faith per level. Permaclaims, and if we complete this mission while we are Sunni and the Defender of Faith title is vacant, we will claim it for ourselves. So 500 ducats for free essentially. God damn, I just got this event like 2 times in a row. -2 stability right now. This is, oh my god, no words. Never seen something like that. We need stability, boys. As you can see, quite a bit of rebels that we are dealing because of our 170% overextension. Stability hits didn't help at all. It's getting better, we're close to 100. All is under control, no worries whatsoever. Oh, these heirs, just worse and worse. Gonna have to keep disinheriting them. Ooh, last development in Alexandria. We are done with the Restore Alexandria mission. We can just go ahead and ally Venice, and we are also getting the secondary objective. Alright, we finally pretty much stopped all the disasters. The Peasants' War is still looming, but we just need to boost our stability, get lower overextension, and it's gonna be alright. It's not gonna trigger. We can try again a couple of times to get this legendary 8-shock general. No luck this time. And this truce is gonna expire in May, so 4 months. We're gonna finally demolish the Ottomans. Not sure if I will be able to take all the provinces in Anatolia, but that's the goal. I really don't plan on integrating Bulgaria and Byzantium, so what I will do is just designate them to be marches. And this means their land force limit modifier is increased by 30%. Let's go. I will probably do the same with some other vassals once I am able to grow them, such as Khorasan and Baluchistan. Nogai, I'm sorry boy, we completely forgot about you. But there just wasn't really a time frame where I could go for that Bukhara war. But we will have to. It's time Ottomanskis. Oh shit, in the meantime they allied Yemen. Hey, that's not bad. We can quickly deal with that. And of course Songhai is also gonna be in the war, but really Songhai, level 10 military, is a joke. Nowhere to run, boys. Wiped instantly. We have finished economic ideas. Goods produced modifier plus 15% from our national ideas. Production efficiency, we have development from manufactories. Another 10% goods produced, so this is gonna be so much money. And of course, the main thing that we needed from this, the policies, the amazing policies. Our force limit, 260 now. And we're gonna get a lot more from these buildings. Whoa, there's still actually quite a lot of stuff that we will need to take, so one more war will be required versus the Ottos. But after a delay, here we go, we finally have overthrow the Ottomans done. So we're getting power projection, our ruler is getting 2 mill points, permaclaims that we don't necessarily need anymore. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this guy. Granary of the Mediterranean is also now completed because we have developed the provinces in Egypt to at least 8 development built workshops. Every province which fulfills the requirements will receive a bonus development, as well as local production efficiency, local manpower modifier. We are not earning the trade bonus in grain, so we won't be receiving the additional grain price. Davasir, huh? Okay, need a claim. Whoa, wait, Jaunpur is actually a 1 province minor? I never realized this. Looks like we will be having another vassal. Still trying to catch that legendary Pokemon, he just doesn't appear. We need this 8-shock guy. I need it for the thumbnail. So this did take a bit of time, but we have Mongolia, 97%. Now with Jaunpur, the situation is I left them for the very end because they are at a separate war with Bengal and Molwa. So if we vassalize them, we will be brought into that war. How is Bengal doing? Level, oh my god, 100,000 soldiers. Bro, is it worth it? I will be going for Yemen, and we could fight someone like the Great Horde, Afghanistan. Nah, you know what? I'll skip this vassal. I don't care about it. See now, this is a proper peace deal that we are taking. So many cores. All the cores to Khorasan and a bunch of stuff to Nogai. Next we're gonna fix the borders. It's gonna be a bit messy right now. Yes, subjugate Aranshar. Done. 300 ducats, we're getting some trade modifiers and permaclaim on Khorasan region, which we don't need. Force limit is now over 300,000, so we're looking decent in that department. Well, this one's gonna be pretty big. We have Yemen, Tlemcen, Beja, Mamluks, Ottomans, and many other nations in this war. Plan is to take down Beja, Tlemcen, basically everyone that we are co-belligerenting, and get a white peace with the Ottomans. After this, whole Arabia finally should be ours. Let's do it. Nice try, Adal. Really slick, bro. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. And one by one we will be full annexing these boys. Oh, we can't even get a full annexation. Damn, boy. We'll need one more war versus Yemen then. Right, so before we finish the war, I'm gonna quickly embrace the new institution, printing press. It took a while, but we developed the provinces in Egypt, and we can go ahead and take a couple of loans. There we go. Level 14, level 13 admin, we're back on track. And this is our lovely peace deal. We're taking Cairo, we're taking all the remaining provinces in Arabia, and the Fezzan area too, so here we go. Reach Aden is done. We're getting 94 ducats from Coffee and a good advisor. Oh wait, we also did the Sands of Arabia because we have more than 25 provinces and we completed the previous mission. Unlock Merchant Guild's Estate Privilege Oasis Development, minus 15% local development cost in desert and coastal desert provinces, as well as permaclaims on Arabia, which is one more province. We are going to sell titles. This is 3,400 ducats. Not that I really care about the money right now, we're making an absolute bank, but this will speed up our process with the regimental camps, so we're just gonna spam them everywhere. So probably gonna do the Ottomans next once the truce is done in a couple of years, and maybe we can do a war versus Afghanistan afterwards. By the way, Beja is our new vassal. I'm gonna make him a march as well. Send the officers. Really, bro? Independence guaranteed by Commonwealth? Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Really annoying. Although, 80,000. Not as bad as I thought. With this advisor, we have 391,000 force limit now. So it's super close. Alright, let's do it. Crush them once and for all. And of course, take down our boy Yemen. Level 14 admin, which means we have another idea set available. Normally, I would take something like Diplo, admin ideas, let's say. Something that would allow us to get even more governing capacity, or even infrastructure would be nice, because expanded administration cost is minus 100%, so you can invest government reform points into more governing capacity. But just because offensive ideas give +1 land leader shock, I'm still hunting for that 8 shock general, I will take offensive. Come here, Commonwealth. I got something to say to you. Oh yeah, we're just demolishing them. They ain't nothing. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money that we can get from Commonwealth. Might as well continue this just for a little bit. We have their capital, but we can take a couple more provinces. And we could have got more if we didn't invite Venice, which we didn't really need. Oh, he's going for me. He's really aggressive. I don't know what is that about though. With 1 stack, really, bro? Really, buddy? I mean, that's pretty much it. If we can just get Songhai out, then we will be able to finish the war. Probably just one more fort. Just silly amount of money that we're taking from these guys. 1.5k additional war reps, and we took around 3k from Commonwealth, so this war alone netted us 5,000 ducats, which most of it we are spending on regimental camps. These ones, yeah, we pretty much maxed out on all of them, because, yeah, I won't build the ones that are given 0.10. Might as well just go for more courthouses instead. That's pretty crazy that we can only take 3 provinces in this war. But hey, it's something. It's definitely something. Whole Anatolia is ours. We have Constantinople. Now we just need some piety, free stability, and we can also do claim the caliphate. Instantly, we will also be able to finish the Dar al-Islam mission. So I think it would be cool to finish these 2 missions along with the achievement. Alright guys, so we are doing the last couple of wars, one versus Bukhara, also allied with Malbo, and we are doing a reconquest versus Afghanistan, which has Bengal and Chagatai as their allies. Relatively easy wars, and I think we will easily be able to get 50,000 more force limit by the end of them. Monopoly company formed, 3,000 ducats. I mean, let's go. Now the cool thing is that we can get more force limit from our trade company investments. This gives +5 land force limit. Let's go ahead and build this. And we can build this in multiple places. Bro, 480,000 already. And yes, I just recently unlocked the Mamluk soldiers. I completely forgot about it earlier, but we have this privilege, enlist the Mamluks. So these soldiers have additional 10% morale damage, and we should have been using those. Not really that it would make such a huge difference because we're already insanely overpowered, so it's I guess something to keep in mind if you would go for this Ayyubid run, and not only for the achievement, but you would also decide to fight the Europeans, let's say France, Spain, could be really helpful because these guys are actually pretty strong. Well, we got this 7 Shah guy, but still no 8, let's keep trying. Or we can just drill and he might increase his stats, although the chances is insanely low. And yes guys, we can complete the achievement right now. All we need to do is take 1 loan and build this crap in Tunis. So here we go. Starting Hisn Kayfa, reach a force limit of 500,000. The eagle flies alone is achieved. Here we have it. The year is 1623. Why I didn't show the previous years? Well, simply because the video was getting a bit too long and there was not that much going on. There was this one stupid event that made Kalmyk release, so we had to fight the Great Horde over this, and we also took a few provinces of Commonwealth. We did expand a little bit more. This is our borders in the player's map mode. So the most annoying thing I gotta say was growing our piety for Claim the Caliphate mission. We needed 75 piety. Because I simply wasn't getting any piety events, what I did is upgrade the great monuments that give piety. We have this one in Constantinople, monthly piety accelerator plus 0.1. There is one more in Divrigi. One in Kairouan also gives 0.1, and actually this is the best one, and I didn't upgrade this one to the maximum level, but it can give 0.3 at a maximum level. So if you're stuck in this place like me, you can make sure that you upgrade all of those, and relatively quickly you will get it. But yes, what this mission did is change us to an empire which we already had. We got tons of permaclaims, and we had two choices. I unfortunately cannot show the event again, but one of these two choices was just much better than the other one, and this is Ayyubid Caliphate. It gives a max effect of absolutism plus 10% and prestige decay -1, as well as some legitimacy. From the very last mission, which we were able to complete right after because we have tons of development, we got war score cost versus other religions -10%. We did most of the missions, like 95% of the mission tree is done. If we want to have another golden age, we simply just need to continue upgrading our technologies and surpass everyone else in that. Yes, we did get the legendary Pokemon with 8 shock. As you can see, I have 30 generals, and this is because it only costs 19 points to get them because of our modifiers. 100 army professionalism, of course you get professionalism once you recruited generals, so it's really easy to grow it to 100 as Ayyubids. Gotta say, really love this reform. Recruiting generals, getting army tradition, +2 max general shock, general cost, just everything that you need. And yeah, oh, almost forgot to show. We are the first greatest power with over 3000 development, and this is without us really going that expansionist, as we went for specific idea groups to help us with the force limit achievement. So if this was a normal run, I wouldn't have gone for quantity, wouldn't have gone for economic. I just now for the 5th idea group got admin ideas, but this would have been like the 2nd or 3rd group actually, and we would have had diplomatic ideas as well, probably even religious for Deus Vult. Basically something that would give us governing capacity modifier, province war score cost, core creation cost, and we would have been able to expand more. But yes guys, we completed our goal, so this is where the run will end. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure to click the like button, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more runs like this. So alright, thank you for watching this all the way through, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for supporting the channel on Patreon and on YouTube, to the Whale Biologist, Woeno and Lazar. Your support is really appreciated.